This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Well, as we continue to look across the area this evening, it's going to be windy as we go through the evening. Windy as we start the day tomorrow, and windy right on through the day tomorrow. We continue to have high wind warnings out there across the area. Very windy tomorrow, even into Thursday now. It's going to turn warmer Friday, Saturday before another system comes in next week. 73 yesterday. That's hard to imagine, isn't it? After where we got to this morning, we were a huge drop in temperatures out there right around that 5 a.m. time frame as the cold front started plowing through the central portions of the panel. Nothing in the rain gauge. Well, here we go. Let's take a look at some of these peak wind gusts so far today. Banner Road and Highway 71. Now, that is going to be about 5-6 miles northeast of Harrisburg. That's the big winner here locally at 71 miles an hour. Scottsbluff National Monument had a 69-mile-an-hour wind gust, 68 at the airport in Alliance, 64 at the Scottsbluff Airport. That just after 5 a.m. this morning in the Douglas Airport at a 62-mile-an-hour wind gust, and many other locations in the 50s to low 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts as well. The colder air has arrived. We're in the 40s here across the region. Not much going on out there other than a lot of wind. Northwest winds blowing in that cold air, 20 to 30 sustained, gusts 40, 50, not out of the question. Some closing in on 60. These aren't going to go anywhere for a period of time. As we look across the area, we've got high wind warnings, lots of them out there across the region too. These go through tomorrow here for our area. Again, a large swath of high wind warnings that are going to continue. And this expands beyond just our area. As you could see, high wind warnings cover a huge portion of the United States, at least in the central part of the United States. And we have quite a bit of wind encompassing a large portion of Nebraska. This is where we're going overnight. You'll notice winds come down a little into that 20 to 30 mile an hour range. Overnight, still winds gusting to 30 to 35, and then quickly in the morning, by the time you get up, winds gusts going to increase right through the day tomorrow. And by 8, 9 o'clock tomorrow through most of the rest of the day, we're dealing with a period of 50-plus mile-an-hour winds that are going to be around, in some areas, going to gust higher than that. Tomorrow, in many cases, may be slightly windier than where we were today. I don't think we'll see nearly as many showers around. In fact, clouds are going to move out of the region. It's just going to get downright windy here across the area and cold. The temperatures tonight only in the 20s to low 30s. Wind chill is going to be significantly colder than that. Tomorrow, a few clouds, especially as we go through the middle portion of the day. Rain and snow showers, I think, going to be confined into the morning hours and mostly in northern portions of the region. That's about it. And we're going to be dealing with just a persistent northwesterly flow blowing in that's cold air until that low-pressure system moves out. We're not moving much in the way of winds. 40 to 50 for highs tomorrow, most of us in the low to mid-40s. Not much coming in terms of precip. Any of that's going to be light and mainly in the sand hills. A few hundredths possible there. And snowfall totals certainly going to be light. Heavier snowfall totals. We do have actually some winter storm warnings posted up to the high country west of Rapid City. Otherwise, everybody else not expecting to get much at all. So we take a look at our forecast for tonight. Still windy, partly cloudy, 31 for a low. Winds will decrease a little overnight, but that's it. Tomorrow, high wind warnings. Gusts could be 65, 70, 75, not out of the question at times. Only in the mid and upper 40s, maybe the low 50s on Thursday, still windy. Then Friday, we get into the 60s, 70s by Saturday. We turn windy again on Sunday, bring in some more rain, and rain turning to snow Sunday night, or Monday night rather, into Tuesday. And look at temps by next Tuesday, only back into the 40s. We may be in the 30s by the middle part of next week as well as a stronger system arrives in the region.